Under the orders of Inquisitor Toth, the citizens of Tartarus have begun a mass exodus of the planet. Such an action can lead to disaster in the best of situations. But the reports reaching my ears are ones of planet-wide hysteria as the population makes its pilgrimage to the two main spaceports. Convoys of transports and civilians on foot are being plagued by attacks from Orc forces. Stretched thin, the Imperial Guard is barely keeping order in the major population centers, sacrificing their lives long enough to hold back the green tide of the Orcs. They are truly warriors of the Emperor. I wish for nothing more than to be able to join them in this noble cause. But I cannot deny my duty any more than they can deny theirs. We have found proof that the forces of chaos are operating on the planet of Tartarus. Isidore has found evidence on the blasphemous altar that indicates they may be headed towards Mount Korath, an old mountain located dangerously close to an area of heavy Orc activity. I have requested a regiment of Imperial Guard from Colonel Brom to help cover our approach. I regret asking when the Colonel's forces are already stretched to the breaking point, but there are greater things at stake now.
Exalted Farseer, the humans are moving, traversing the slope as you predicted. They are walking into our trap.
Yes, but you can never ambush a space marine. Remember that. They expect treachery at every turn. You can only validate their suspicions.
Your orders?
We have locked the humans into this path as they have locked us into ours. They know they enter a gauntlet, and they will likely drag us into it as well. Now we play our parts, and pray that we are the better actors.
Are you certain?
Yes, the path to Mount Korath. This is where the altar said we must go. Why? Do you question my findings?
I do not question your abilities, Brother Librarian, but I do question their tactical sense. That mountain pass is the perfect location for an ambush.
Listen to the distrust in his voice. He probably calls you mutant behind your back, but he fears your divinity, your power. You must put the child at ease.
I do not deny that this is likely a trap, which is all the more proof that our enemy lies in this direction.
Very true, old friend. Stay alert and follow my lead. I want no mistakes.
Agreed.
Scouts, are you in position?
Yes, my lord. We have discovered the location of the first Eldar forces.
We must find a way to overcome this Eldar strike force before we can scout out a good location to stage our field operations. Together to victory!
There is no such thing as innocence, only degrees of guilt.
I am ready to serve, again.
Feel my wrath.
The enemy is attacking!
Yes, my lord. The enemy is in our sights.
Fate is eternal.
Feel my wrath. I can sense the enemy. They are close.
Command me.
Do I detect uncertainty in your purpose? Do I detect uncertainty in your purpose?
I am ready to serve. Again, I am the
This
instrument of his
structure
will.
is a webway portal. With courage, the Eldar use them to quickly travel from one location to another. We must destroy any webway portals we find to limit the Eldar's mobility.
Objective acquired.
I am the instrument of his will.
Taking damage.
Feel my wrath.
This is a good location to establish a field base. Gabriel to the Litany of Fury. Lock on my location and prepare to drop HQ. Now.
Objective acquired.
It is better to die for the Emperor than live for yourself.
Yes, most beneficent one. I will do as you ask.
Today the enemy shall know
Scouts ready.
fear.
Strategic point identified.
Faith is our shield. To the skies! Captured! Onward to glory!
Yes, most beneficent one. Initializing build protocol.
It is better to
Area
die for
secured.
the Emperor than live for yourself.
Charge! The enemy is attacking! Charge! Regroup!
It is better to die for the Emperor
Taking
than
heavy
live for
fire.
yourself.
Squad broken!
Yes, Lord. Build routine 721 initiated.
Squad
Even in
morale
death I
restored.
still serve.
Now that we have established our
I
field
await
base,
your
we must continue through the
instructions.
mountain pass on foot. Expect heavy resistance. Make sure you move cautiously
Fear
and keep the
denies
field
faith.
base
To
protected
rally
at all
point!
times.
Activating jump pack.
Even in death I still serve.
Our
I
faith
await
holds
your
us.
instructions.
My lord, I have arrived at your request.
We need you to cover the eastern pass. The combat that is occurring here will likely attract the Orc forces
Taking
nearby.
hits.
We
Command
cannot
me.
afford their interference. Follow my lead.
I understand.
By my command.
You can count on the Imperial
Attack.
Guard to hold this pass. No orcs will get by us.
Keep me appraised of the situation. If possible, I will provide you assistance if the Orcs attack.
Yes, my lord.
Yes, most beneficent one. I exist to serve. Initializing build protocol.
Faith is eternal.
None can stand before us. Do I detect uncertainty in your purpose?
Command me.
Venerate the immortal Emperor. None can stand before us. I will destroy their minds and burn their bodies. Do I detect uncertainty in your purpose?
Yes, most beneficent one? Yes, Lord? I will do as you ask.
Consolidating position on the objective. Marine squad deployed. We are the Emperor's chosen. Engaging the enemy.
Yes, most beneficent one? Yes, Lord? As you wish. Yes, Lord. I exist to serve. I await your instructions. Build routine 721 initiated. I will do as you ask.
Awaiting orders.
What is your will? Here to serve. Here to serve.
Taking damage.
Initializing build protocol.
Heresy grows from idleness.
Yes, most beneficent one? Build routine 721 initiated.
At last, back to war.
I can sense the enemy. They are close. Yes. Colonel Brom taking command.
Armor reporting.
We'll get through this, I know it.
Even in death, I still serve.
I can sense the enemy. They are close.
Orcs, under fire! The beasts!
Freeman Russ here.
At your command. Yes, sir.
I am faithful of his will.
I will destroy their minds and burn their bodies.
Taking damage.
I shall never tire.
Even in death, I still serve.
My mind is focused and ready for action. I serve.
Command me.
My will is undone!
I await your instructions.
Brothers! Regroup!
I am
Initiate the
serve.
tactical
Again.
withdrawal! Regroup!
My faith is my shield.
Taking damage.
By my command, attack! For the Emperor.
I am ready to serve again.
I await your instructions.
Moving out.
This day shall be a glorious one for the Imperium.
Knowledge is power. Hide it well.
Yes, most beneficent one. Here to serve.
Fear not the Psyker. An open mind is like a fortress with its gates unbarred and unguarded. Knowledge is power. Hide it well.
Here to serve.
Heresy grows from idleness. Taking heavy fire!
I am the instrument of his will.
Yes, Lord. Build routine 7 to 1 initiated. I await your instructions.
Command me.
I shall never tire. I shall never tire.
Taking heavy fire!
At your command. At once. Through the destruction of our enemies do we earn our salvation. Right appointment, certainty, your purpose. Charge! Through the destruction of our enemies do we earn our salvation. With courage and honor.
In the name of the Emperor. Direct us to the enemy.
I await your instructions. Yes, most beneficent one? With all due
Taking
haste.
hits!
Command me.
Objective achieved. Taking damage.
The battle.
At last, back to war. I have awoken.
Here to serve.
Faith is our shield.
Take the battle.
Maintain attack formation. For the Emperor! Space Marines attack!
Yes, Lord.
Position.
Taking
Build routine
hits!
721 initiated.
To the rally point! Faith is our shield.
Even in death I still serve.
Through discipline, we prevail.
Yes, Lord. Build routine 721 initiated.
Taking hits! Marine squad deployed.
Yes, Lord. Build routine 721 initiated.
At last, back to war. I am the instrument of his will.
Taking damage.
Run for your lives!
I shall never tire. I serve.
Form up, men!
Charge.
There's work to be
Under
done!
fire.
I am ready to serve. Again.
Heresy grows from idleness.
Faith is eternal. I have
serve.
awoken.
Taking hits.
I will destroy their minds and burn their bodies. None can stand before us. With courage and honor, feel my wrath.
My will is undone! Into the fray!
I am the instrument of his will.
At once.
Charge!
Taking damage.
Command. At last, back to war.
Revenge us to the end. Taking heavy fire.
I am the instrument of his will. Faith is eternal.
Area secured. Taking
Even in
heavy
death
fire.
I still serve. By his word. It is better to die for the Emperor than live for yourself.
Yes, most beneficent one. I will do as you ask.
Fear denies faith.
Even in death I still serve. I will purge the unclean. I will purge the unclean. It is better to die for the Emperor than live for yourself.
Taking heavy fire.
Identifying targets. I will crush those who stand before me. I am ready to serve again. To me, my brothers. I am the instrument of his will.
Taking heavy fire.
Heretic. At last, back to war. I will purge the unclean.
Yes, most beneficent one. Build routine 721 initiated.
Faith is eternal. Faith is eternal. It is better to die for the Emperor than live for yourself.
Taking heavy fire. Taking hate.
At last, back to war. Moving out. I am the instrument of his will.
Charge!
It is better to
Taking
die
damage.
for the Emperor than live for yourself. Your end is by his will. I will crush those who stand before me. I will crush those who stand before me. I have awoken. I have waited long for this day. By his word. I have awoken. I will crush those who stand before me. there soon.
Yes, most beneficent one? I exist to serve.
Taking damage.
It is better to die for the Emperor than live for yourself. I shall end you. I am the instrument of God's will. Moving out. I will purge the unclean. Even in death I still serve. By his word.
Taking heavy fire.
Burn, heretic.
Predator deployed.
I await your instructions. Build routine 721 initiated.
Taking hits.
Faith is eternal. I will purge the unclean.
Here to serve. Build routine 721 initiated.
I am the instrument of his will. Command me.
Taking damage.
Identifying targets. Identifying targets.
Rush the enemy position.
Moving out.
Marine squad deployed.
Die! 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 By his word. Heretic.
The enemy is attacking. Taking hits.
I await your instructions. I will do as you ask.
Faith is eternal. I will purge the unclean.
Under fire.
Identifying targets. Faith is eternal. I will be there soon.
Under fire.
Yes, most beneficent one?
Even in death I still serve.
Predator at your command.
At last, back to war.
Taking
I will
hits.
crush those who stand before me.
Taking heavy fire.
I am ready to serve. Again. It is better to die for the Emperor than live for yourself.
To me, my brothers!
step on the road to disappointment.
Strategic point identified.
Yes,
Under
Lord.
fire!
I shall obey.
I am the instrument of his will. Identifying targets. Take me into battle. Die! 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 Burn, heretic!
Defending objective.
I will be there soon. Identifying targets. Identifying targets. I shall end you.
I await your instructions. I will do as you ask.
Knowledge is power. Hide it well.
Under fire!
I can sense the enemy. They are close. Hope is the first step on the road to disappointment.
Faith is eternal. Take me into battle.
What is your will?
I will purge the unclean.
Under fire! Taking heavy fire!
Heretic. I am ready to serve again. Take me into battle. I will purge the unclean. I will be there soon. To me, my brothers.
The enemy squad deployed.
Take me into battle.
The Emperor protects! Die for your life! Yes, my lord!
The enemy is attacking. At your command. Stay vigilant, brothers. Marine
Yes,
squad
Lord.
deployed. Taking damage.
371 initiated.
Form up, men! There's work to be done!
Marine squad deployed.
An open mind is like a fortress with its gates unbarred and unguarded.
Take and hold. Under fire.
Do I detect uncertainty in your purpose?
Marine squad deployed. We stand ready. Fear our wrath.
I have awoken.
Weapons at ready.
My answers are here to stay. Charge!
The enemy is attacking.
We must fall back to disappointment. An open mind is like a fortress with its gates unbarred and unguarded. I know no fear. Hope this course of action is
Yes,
unwise to
Lord.
disappointment. I am ready.
With all due haste.
Venerate the immortal Emperor. Fear not.
You will stand your ground!
Fire! Maintain attack formation.
There is no such thing as innocence, only degrees of guilt. Venerate the immortal Emperor. My knowledge is at your disposal.
Moving out.
There is no such thing as innocence, only degrees of guilt.
None shall
Fear
stop
not,
us.
disciple. There is no such thing as innocence, only degrees of guilt. My knowledge is at your disposal.
Engaging the
Focus
enemy.
the first step on the road to disappointment.
Take and hold. Taking hits. Under fire.
An open mind is like a fortress with its gates unbarred and unguarded.
Taking damage. For the glory of the Imperium. Objective log.
I await your instructions. As you wish, I shall obey.
Faith is eternal.
Defending
I
objective.
have awoken. Command me. I will purge the unclean.
Here to serve.
Taking hits.
I will do as you ask.
Faith is eternal.
Taking
I
damage.
have awoken. Command me. I will purge the unclean.
Venerate the immortal Emperor.
Run for your lives! We are the Imperial Guard. It is time we started acting like it.
It is better to die for the Emperor than live for yourself. I will be there soon. It is better to die for the Emperor than live for yourself. I am the instrument of his will. At last, back to war. To me, my brothers.
The enemy is attacking.
Yes, most beneficent one.
Faith is eternal. It is better to die for the Emperor than live for yourself.
For the glory of the Imperium.
It is better to die for the Emperor than live for yourself.
Crush the enemies of the Imperium. Our main hope. None shall stop us.
I stand ready.
Charge!
This course of action is unwise.
Engaging the enemy.
My powers are yours.
Taking damage. One broken. Under fire.
Command me.
Our
By his
fate.
word.
Oh, one broken.
The Emperor protects.
Attacking as ordered. Returning to battle. Maintain attack formation. Engaging the enemy. Charge.
The Emperor protects.
Attacking as ordered. Initiating attack protocol 23. Weapons at ready. It is time.
My faith is my shield.
Maintain attack formation. Taking damage. Maintain attack formation. For the glory of the Imperium. Attacking as ordered.
Today the enemy shall know fear.
Stay vigilant, brothers.
We are still unearthing more Eldar explosives and demolition charges, but we dare not move them. We replace their triggering mechanisms, however. That is all I care to do with such xenotech.
Was this a trap?
No. By the placement of the charges, it is likely they plan to collapse this area, burying the marker and anyone near it.
They failed. Isidore, study the marker and see where it leads us next.
Captain, Inquisitor Toth has arrived.
Of course he has.
Yes, Captain, it is an impressive sight. But I never claimed Chaos had never set foot on this planet before. I said that if something were here, the impending warp storm would eliminate that threat. Best we not remain to share its fate.
And as I explained, Inquisitor, the Blood Ravens will remain until the last possible moment. Until that happens, in 2 or 3 days hence, I plan on pursuing this riddle.
Captain, I do not presume to question your decisions concerning the Blood Ravens. But when it comes to employing the Colonel's Imperial Guard in your quest...
My quest? Yet again you accuse me of pursuing my personal interests. It is my duty and yours to expunge any scent of heresy or chaos.
You overstep yourself.
As do you, Inquisitor. It is not the Colonel's Imperial Guard. Their lives belong to the Emperor. It is by his mandate and will that I use the Imperial Guard against the forces of disorder and elevate them in the glory of holy battle.
I see now that coming here was a mistake. If you are set on a path that will lead you to destruction, I can do nothing to stop you. But I won't allow you to drag us down with you. By inquisitorial edict, I am taking control of the planet Tartarus. All requests for planetary resources, including its military, will go through me, Captain. From this point on, you and your men are on your own.